Howdy doody to all the listeners out there. I know this isn't our normal intro, but I'm still Ronnie.
And I'm still Chad.
And Chad, buddy old boy, we've got to make one of these episodes that aren't an episode before I thought we'd have to apologizing to the folks.
Yeah, we just really want to apologize to the fans. Ronnie, do you want to kind of explain the situation?
Yeah, so listen, it's a mistake that anyone could make, but it's a mistake that people doing a podcast on the show couldn't make. The situation is, you all know how much we love Commander Keith.
Yes, Sleepy Vampire.
And we messed up. We'll just be honest here. We've been calling a guy who's not Keith for a few episodes now, and we're getting this out. We're calling ourselves out because no one has said anything to us yet. So we're telling on ourselves, which I personally respect us for.
Yeah, I respect us a lot for that. We're also telling on our fans as well, though, because y'all should have pointed this out beforehand.
Well, all the fans should have caught it, sent it in.
All the fan should have called
Basically,
it.
let me break it down for you. Keith was in episode 2 and 3 for sure.
Yes.
And then we did the time jump. Okay, and in episode 5, I'm assuming is the first time we messed up. There's a man, he goes by the name of Kitz Woermann, or
Captain Weilman.
Captain Weilman. So it's another one of those, he's got 2 last names based off what I'm finding on the interwebs.
Yeah, but what it is I'm watching this on Crunchyroll. Boy Ronnie over here, he's watching it on Hulu.
So we like to cover all angles.
We cover all angles. On the Hulu aspect, it calls him Woermann. Is that right?
Yes, that's mine. Yeah.
Which we're going to go by Worryman because this
Worryman.
guy is always
He's
worried.
always worried. We'll get into that. But
on the Crunchyroll side, it goes by Captain Weilman.
listen, if we really had our shit together, what we'd do as professional podcasters is go back and re-record where we screwed up. But to be honest, we're trying to rush these, get these out so we can cover season 4 as it's live. And we've got 2 jobs as very successful stockbrokers.
Yes, Bitcoiners.
Yeah,
also. So we're making bukus of bucks, and
we definitely don't work just your typical 9 to 5. We're very successful. This is just a hobby, but we're busy, and so honestly, we've pre-record some of these so I can release them as I see fit, and we've recorded all the way up to episode 9. And we can't go back and re-record those.
No.
It's just too time-consuming.
And we've got to own our mistakes.
We got to own them. That's exactly right. Listen, let's break this down. They're not the same guy. They should be brothers because no one else looks as tired as these 2 men.
As far as I'm concerned, if you slap a mop of hair on Keith, Captain Weilman appears.
Yes. I mean, I always took Keith when he was bald in episode 2 and 3. I took him as a man who could grow hair if he wanted to, but he just decided it was easier to shave off. So when we jumped forward, I just assumed, Keith grew out some hair. He's more tired than ever, and this is what he looks like now, especially since they're both commanders.
Both commanders, they both have just the bags under their eyes, dude.
Both have the bags under their eyes. They both seem tense as hell.
Yeah,
they
both have not slept. We'll call it out how we see it.
You said first of all, let me put this out here. I blame you.
Okay, I wanted to say this. I wanted to come out and say, Chaz speaking here. I have seen all the way. I'm all the way caught up. I've seen all of season 1, 2, and 3. This is partly my fault.
I'm still a newbie.
I would say about 90% my fault, 10% Ronnie's. But 90% my fault because I have seen all the way through. And I will say this, though. I have not seen season 1 in months.
And to your credit, because you spend about 5 hours a day watching YouTube anime reviews, anime top 5s, you are the one that caught this and alerted me to our screw
I did
up.
catch it. And how I caught it, too, was people made the same mistake we did.
Right. So it's not, obviously the ones who really know their stuff were going to be the ones to get on to us. And if they can't forgive us for this little 3-4 episode bump in the road, we get it. Let us know in the comments. And
also, hey, to the true fans, we all know that Keith is just a mere bystander. Wink, wink.
wow, I don't know what he's talking things I don't even know. But I can tell you, we probably messed up on episode 5 when we thought Keith was the one telling everyone. At this point, you can click off if you need to. The Keith references will be happening up to episode 9, and we'll just talk minor spoilers. So click off if you haven't seen up to episode 9. If not, we're going to go over this real quickly. I think we probably messed up on episode 5. I didn't go back and look, but I am assuming it was Kitz who was telling everyone what part of the defense they were on when he was breaking down, the Vanguard.
He's like the captain of Garrison.
So I'm assuming that wasn't Keith. We definitely messed up episode 7 when I believe Kitz is in the supply room with the gas. He's telling them to move aside. And it's going to bug you that we call Kitz Keith. I definitely suggest possibly just skipping episode 9 altogether because it's pretty much a 25-minute love ballad to Keith, who actually isn't Keith.
And if we start calling him Keith Ripoff, you just got to have to go along with it because this guy, I mean, there's no one that resembles Keith more than this guy right here.
And one thing that we didn't see coming is now we're like huge Kitz fans, and we didn't even know he existed until now. But he's great. He's just as good as Keith.
And it makes total sense, and that's a big mishap on my part. But like I said again, I haven't seen Season 1 in so long, and we all know Season 1 came out in 2013. Season 2 didn't even air until like 2017, so minor mishap.
They really might as well be brothers. Someone needs to call Disney Channel because I think we got a Parent Trap starring Lindsay Lohan and Lindsay Lohan kind of situation here. But we just wanted to apologize, give you guys a heads up. I'll put minor disclaimers on the other episodes, but by episode 10, we'll have this straightened out. Send us an email at thepodcastchronicles letting us know how bad we are at our jobs.
Sorry, Paris.
And we'll just try and do better. Thanks, guys.
Yep.